Beginning for a lot of army pilots is this. Let me introduce you to the result of the glorious Czechoslovak engineering L39 Albatros. Best training aircraft ever made and will ever be made. This is Hans Weber. He was one of the finest cadets in the... He is also member of the... And now he serves in the... And this is his instructor with nickname Cobram. After Hans got familiar with the cockpit, our first mission started. Our task is to get into the air, fly on the other side of the airfield and land. What could possibly go wrong?
Ask permission to start the engine.
Airborne.
Request startup.
20. Konskaya, cleared for startup. Wind 040 at 3 meters per second.
Taxi clearance.
20. Konskaya, cleared to taxi to runway 4.
Set throttle to idle. Set landing course on the RMI to 39 degrees. Do not forget, taxi to the left. In the briefing, you should have become familiar with the objectives of this lesson. We pay special attention to altitude of the aircraft during the takeoff roll and while airborne, maintaining required course and pitch of 10 degrees when climbing, precisely maintaining airspeed, altitude roll, and course changes during all stages of the lesson. The moment when the landing gear should be extended and the third turn should be performed, maintaining direction after the third turn, and determining the moment of the fourth turn entry. After the fourth turn, determine your position relative to the glide path, and if necessary, adjust it. Check, flaps 25. Canopy is locked, trimmers are in neutral position, course pointer is set on landing course.
Request takeoff.
20. Konskaya, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 743.87.
Set takeoff altitude. Retract the landing gear. Retract the flaps. Set airspeed to 350, flying altitude of 200, first turn after my command. Airspeed 350. You are not maintaining airspeed. Study more and we will try tomorrow.
What?
Turn to the left at an airspeed of 350 with roll of 45 degrees to enter the downwind leg. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Airspeed 350.
Cobra was never satisfied with my flying.
Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Airspeed 330. Extend the landing gear. Airspeed 300. Direction. When the runway threshold is at your 8 o'clock, turn to the left with 45 roll at angle. The landing course pointer will point to a value of 30 on the external scale of RMI. Altitude 200.
Eight.
Altitude 200. Come out of the turn. Airspeed 280. Flaps 25. Keep visual on the runway and fly the landing course. Flaps 44 degrees. Airspeed no less than 230. Maximum RPM, second attempt. Flaps were not extended.
What?
Retract the landing gear. Set airspeed to 350. Fly an altitude of 200. First turn after my command. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200.
Welcome.
Altitude 200. Direction. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Passing the runway threshold at 210. Evaluation attempt. Repeat the lesson. Flap 25 degrees, maximum RPM.
What?
Climb 300 at QFE 743.87.
Set takeoff altitude.
Going around, runway occupied.
Retract the landing gear. Altitude 200. Airspeed 350. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 2. Come out of the maximum RPM, second attempt. Flaps were not extended.
Check.
You are not maintaining airspeed. Study more and we will try tomorrow. Beach 10 degrees. Airspeed 350. Altitude 200. Evaluation attempt. Repeat the lesson. Flap 25 degrees, maximum RPM.
What?
Altitude 200. Airspeed 350. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. You are not maintaining
What?
speed. Altitude. Repeat exercise. Flaps 25 degrees. RPM maximum. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200.
Einmal.
Maximum RPM. Second attempt. Flaps were not extended.
Are you here? Hello? Are you here?
He was so fed up with me that he just ignored me. After landing, he kicked me out again.
Rico's landing.
2-0. Kaya, clear to land, runway 04, wind 040 at 3 meters per second.
Why did you not follow order to perform a missed approach? No more flights for you today. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Altitude 200. Evaluation attempt. Repeat the lesson. Flap 25 degrees maximum RPM. Set takeoff altitude.
It looked like the same old story, but then a miracle happened. Enjoy this in the high quality image.
2-0. Going around, runway occupied.
Retract the landing gear. Retract the flaps. Set airspeed to 350. Fly an altitude of 200. First turn after my command. Turn to the left at an airspeed of 350 with roll of 45 degrees to enter the downwind leg. Airspeed 330. Extend the landing gear. Airspeed 300. When the runway threshold is at your 8 o'clock, turn to the left with 45 roll at angle. The landing course pointer will point to a value of 30 on the external scale of RMI. Turn to the left with a roll of 45 to enter the landing course of plus 60 degrees. Altitude 200. Come out of the turn, airspeed 280, flaps 25. Keep visual on the runway and fly the landing course. Flaps 44 degrees, airspeed no less than 230. Passing the runway threshold at 210. No remarks, exit the runway.
Oh,
20.
and lift.
Able to clear for takeoff. 20. Kaya, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 743.87.
For parking stand.
20. Taxi to parking area.
Well done. You passed this ride.
Whew.
Retract flaps and taxi to the parking ramp.
Yeah, and then I kind of forgot where did I start.
Enough for today.
Ja, ich weiß.
Copy.
Okay, for the second mission, back in my shitty VR graphics.
Request taxi and taxi out. You remember how to use the clock? Today it is the one of the primary instruments you will use. Remember, takeoff time is 08:15.
Request startup.
20. Kaya, cleared for startup. Wind 219 at 7 meters per second.
Taxi clearance.
20. Copy. Taxi to runway 22.
Taxi to the right and then to the end of the central taxiway. Then taxi to the left using the last taxiway to the runway. Where the hell are you going? You were told where to taxi.
Come on, who wouldn't get distracted by fighter jet?
During the flight, pay special attention to maintaining your airspeed, altitude, course, and time of flight during all legs of the flight. Constant observation of the terrain along the route and comparing it to the map along the flight plan. On each leg of flight are reference points. These are to the right and to the left of the route and are used to cross-reference aircraft position. ATA at waypoint, target, and EP should be controlled by flight time and visual navigation. Visibility today is no more than 5 kilometers. Take this into consideration when determining the position of the aircraft. To the left is the runway. Takeoff is at 8:15.
Okay, 8:15. We have plenty of time. Okay, showtime. Request takeoff.
2-0. Kanskaya, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 739.14.
Vamos.
Behind outer NDB is a river. Over it, to the right.
Okay, river. Right. So, 200.
Four minutes 30 seconds after passing the SP. To the right, at approximately 30 degrees at the edge of the forest, you can see the village of Kuriska. When the forest is seen on the left, at approximately 50 degrees, is the lowland, the village of Tverskaya. Between these two villages is a river. Your flight route almost touches the southern border of Kuriska. Once a beam of these villages, perform a control of flight path. Prepare to control flight path.
Okay. Yeah. A little bit to the right.
Control flight path.
Yeah.
Airspeed 410.
Oh, quick.
Locate the city, turn towards center to a course of 31 degrees. Altitude 200.
Okay, we are over the city. Turn to the right. $31. Oh. 31. Like this. Okay.
To To the right is the village of Saratovskaya, with the railway station. The next one is the VIP. When passing it, check the flight time and make any speed corrections if necessary, based on the table.
Train station. Okay, so our time is 8:29. Perfect.
VIP confirmed. Maneuver.
What maneuver? Supposed to continue 31. Yep, 8:29. Great.
From waypoint to target, the reference point is the second bay with a bridge located to the right of the flight path. The Krasnodar-Водохранилище, the water storage, is to the left along the shore. Flight path goes closer to well visible from the cockpit bridge and further over the center of Gigi Hubble City, located at the northern part of second bay. Prepare to control flight path.
Yep.
Control flight path.
Yep, bridge. Middle of the bridge and 31 degrees.
Altitude 200.
Yeah.
Locate the seated center and over it turn to a course of 157. Target confirmed.
Yep. $157. Okay.
You're right within allowed limits. The time difference is less than 100 seconds.
Großartig. Let's go home.
When flying from target to entry point, there are two reference points. The first one is to the left of the flight path at the village of Novoalexeyevskaya with radio mast. Left wingtip tank goes along the western part of this village, a beam of the flight path. 1 minute after passing the village of Novoalexeyevskaya is the village Shkolnaya. While flying over it, check the position of the aircraft relative to the required flight path. If necessary, adjust course. To identify the village of Shkolnaya, observe the terrain to the right and to the left of the flight path. Airspeed 410. Prepare to control flight path.
Yep. Yeah, a little bit to the right.
Control flight path.
Ja. Helikopter, helikopter.
Helikopter, helikopter!
Fly to the city center and turn to the downwind leg.
Yep. Inbound.
20, Kanskaya, fly heading 048, Fort 17, QFE 739.14, runway 22, to pattern altitude. 20, cleared for visual, contact tower. Check landing gear. Wind 219 at 7 meters per second. Runway 22.
Request landing.
20. Kanskaya, clear to land. Runway 22. Wind 219 at 7 meters per second.
For parking stand.
20. Taxi to parking area.
Well done. You passed this hop and you're ready for the next one.
Woohoo!
Stop the stopwatch time, raise the flaps and taxi to parking ramp.
Ah yeah, stopwatch.
Hans doesn't need any stopwatch. That's just a bourgeois relic.
We're done with navigation. Next time we will practice weapon deployment against ground targets.
Was wollen wir trinken? Dieser Kampf war lang. Was wollen wir trinken auf diesen Sieg? Was wollen wir trinken? Dieser Kampf war lang. Was wollen wir trinken auf diesen Sieg? Am roten Platz steht Karvalan. Auf unsere Sache stößt er mit uns an. Wir trinken auf Louis Karvalan.